This is Quiet Capital, where we build wealth in silence while everyone else performs for likes. That twist in your stomach during every career fair, that voice in your head during every lecture, that unease when you see another rejection email. It's not imposter syndrome, it's your intuition screaming that something is fundamentally broken. The system isn't broken. It's functioning exactly as designed. Now, look around your finance class tomorrow. Count how many people are studying to be wealthy versus how many people are studying to manage someone else's wealth. You are not broke because you're lazy. You're broke because the system profits when you guys stay that way, while everyone else fights for the same scraps. I uncovered something they've been hiding in plain sight. 3 weeks ago, I attended a finance career fair in downtown Marriott. The shoes that pinch your feet, the suit that makes you sweat, the smile that makes your face ache after 30 minutes. You can smell the desperation mixing with overpriced cologne. Hundreds of identical resumes, identical degrees, and identical rehearsed answers. Everyone is clustered around the golden table like it's oxygen in space. Then something happens that changes everything. This guy, he walks in. No resume. He has his AirPods still in his ear. He goes straight to the Morgan Stanley rep, and they're laughing? Not the polite transactional laugh we've all perfected. I'm talking real laughter. They're talking about Cape Cod, about someone's beach house, and about how this uncle mentioned you might be here in quotation marks. Now, you know what I was doing the night before? I was sending cold emails at 3 a.m. saying, "Dear hiring manager, I'm passionate about the opportunity to dot 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 for the 40th time that week." Now, every hour I planned out, everything was accounted for, every second was optimized. For what? The privilege of begging for an entry level position with salaries that won't even cover both rent and student loans? You feel it too, don't you? That crushing irony. We are finance students. We study capital markets, asset allocation, wealth creation. Yet here we are, the most sophisticated beggars in history. Now, that night, while I was walking back across campus alone, something broke inside me. Not just disappointment, not just frustration, but clarity. I figured that this game isn't just rigged, it's designed to keep you playing until you die. That's when I started listening carefully in my classes. I wasn't just memorizing formulas, but hearing the subtext. In corporate finance, we learn to analyze other people's businesses. In portfolio management, we learn to grow other people's wealth. And in accounting, we learn to organize other people's money. Now, what's the key word here? Other people, not ourselves. But nowhere, not in a single lecture, not in a single textbook, do they teach us how to build our own systems. Now think about it. When's the last time your professor taught you how to own something? Not manage it, not analyze it, not advise on it, but own it. The words that would actually lead to independence: assets, ownership, leverage, distribution, systems. These appear in our textbooks as abstract concepts, never as personal strategies. Instead, they feed us internships, entry level positions, promotion, and retirement. One path creates owners, the other creates employees. Last month, our department hosted this panel. 5 alumni, they were wearing watches worth more than my car. The moderator asks about work-life balance. One of the VPs, he's in his mid-answer, and his phone suddenly buzzes. And there it was, this flash of raw fear in his eyes, like a child caught stealing. In that moment, I saw through the illusion. This guy, he makes 7 figures. He's successful by every metric they taught us, but he's still asking for permission to exist. He's still jumping when his phone lights up. He's still answering emails at midnight, still afraid. He'd climbed up to the top of the ladder only to find it was leaning against the wrong wall. Let me tell you guys something that I've never shared before. Last summer, after my 3rd interview rejection, I sat in my car and there was water droplets falling down my face. It wasn't sad emotions. It was angry emotions. I felt a fire. I felt like I want to tear something apart. I had done everything right. Everything they told me to do. I had good grades. I was networking. I even had some leadership positions, and still nothing. Meanwhile, someone's nephew just walks in and just gets handed an opportunity on a silver platter. That wasn't my breaking point. It was my awakening. Think about this, guys. When did any professor show you guys how to build income that doesn't require your time? When did anyone explain how to own assets instead of just analyzing someone else's? It's not a conspiracy, it's just incentives. The corporations that fund business schools need employees, not competitors. The economy needs consumers, not creators. The system needs participants, not architects. And that's when I decided to play a different game entirely. That night, I started sketching what I now call quiet capital. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's not some drop shipping or crypto or whatever, SMMA, nothing like that. It's something completely fundamentally different. Here's the core idea. True wealth isn't built through salary. It's built through systems. It's not by competing for positions in someone else's company, but by building your own. Look, I need to be completely transparent with you. I haven't made a single dollar yet from this revelation, but I'm not standing in front of a rented Lamborghini. I'm not filming this from a penthouse. I'm starting exactly where you guys are, at 0. But I've completely changed now how I approach things. Every finance lecture I attend, I flip the question. How can I apply this to my own assets, not someone else's? Every case study, I invert it. How can I build this rather than just analyzing it? Every market theory, I repurpose it. Where's the opportunity that I could use, not just write about on a test? This approach requires something that's almost extinct today, which is patience. Building in silence while other people are networking. Creating assets while other people chase internships. Laying foundations while others build resumes. It's like this. This pen right here is your active income. The moment you stop writing, the ink stops flowing. This notebook right here is your system. It captures value whether you're holding it or not. Most of us, we're spending our entire education learning to become better pens. Very few learn how to create notebooks. Here's what's gonna happen. While your classmates are flexing fake Rolexes and leased BMWs on Instagram, you'll be compounding real capital in silence. They'll be asking for raises, you'll be raising real capital. They'll be analyzing the market, you will be creating markets. They'll be competing for jobs, you will be creating jobs. So ask yourself, in 40 years, do you want to be analyzing wealth or controlling it? So here's what we're doing. Yes, we are. Because this isn't just my journey, I am documenting every step of building quiet capital, and you are invited to build alongside me. No filters, no 3 years later type of thing, montage, no fake guru garbage, whatever. This is just the real process of building independent systems while taking the same classes as everyone else. Look, the traditional path isn't wrong if it genuinely makes you happy. But if you felt that the twist in your stomach during a recruitment session, if you've wondered whether there's a different game you could be playing, if you're tired of begging for a seat at a table you should own, I have put together what I call the quiet capital blueprint. Now, it's completely free, no email required, no tricks. It's the first step toward actual freedom, not just a better job title. If you guys are not building leverage in silence right now, you're already behind. Download the Quiet Capital Blueprint before this gets flagged and removed like every real game plan does. Go to the video description. I attached the document in there and just go grab it. Now, this isn't about becoming another finance influencer. It's about becoming independent. It's not about getting followers, but creating freedom. The real question isn't whether you can afford to try something different. It's whether you can afford not to. Now, I want you to do something right now. Drop a comment for me with the word quiet if you guys are ready to build wealth in silence. Share one rejection, one frustration, one moment that made you question the system. This is day one of our movement, while your classmates are still figuring out how to impress recruiters. We are going to be laying the foundation for something that actually matters. This is Quiet Capital, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.